Hello, Matthew C. here, bringing to you yet another video. Today, I'm going to talk about the theory in philosophy. Now, this is one of the few things in philosophy that I actually have a hard time believing. That's for religious reasons. So, the theory goes like this. What if everything that happens is, in a sense, predetermined? And because everything that happens because of something else, and in that case, all our choices are not really choices. Our personality is not really shaped by choices made by us. Well, I'll explain it. So, this goes along with the theory that you grow like wet clay and are shapen by the environment around you and the people around you and the things around you and your experience and things that happen to you. And over time, you harden and you become harder to shape. And eventually, you're in one set shape. But that clay can be heated up again. Though, that sort of thing happening, metaphorically, is pretty improbable. That theory is the theory I call the clay of life. Now, this would mean that ever since the first few humans on Earth, the first few people with choices, their choices would affect everyone else, and also decisions and stuff passed down through genetics. Not the decisions themselves necessarily, but the behavior and mindset at certain times in your life. And considering that, from a certain point on, enough choices have been made, enough genetics passed down, that at some point, it is a fact that this person will be this certain way and make these certain decisions, and because of certain things happening because of these past people, that person will do specific things. Every little detail, if that theory is correct, would not exactly be random. Now, there are two reasons I don't really believe in this theory myself quite yet. The first is religion, and the second is the fact that there is such a thing as random events. That's a cat. Welcome, Tabby, to the show. Tabby? Well, that's a cat. Never mind that. Random events, some more random than others. And those random events could randomly affect somebody, and that person would affect other people, and send random ripples of randomness throughout the chain of predetermined events, thus making them not predetermined. But to what extent? To what extent are your choices really choices? It's maybe hard for some of you who are watching to truly fathom and contemplate to the fullest of extents. And to be honest, even I have trouble with fully contemplating and fathoming some of the stuff that I think about it. Some of the downsides to being a philosopher at this age. That and stress. And the inability to shut down your brain at night. But in the end, I think it's worth it. So what do you think, all of you? Do you think that theory is true? If so, how true is it? Just how much choice do you have in your own life and your personality? You can see why religion would contradict this. Some religions believe that everyone has a set life that they have to fulfill. Other religions believe that everybody is different and is in charge of their own choices. Etc., 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 yada, yada, yada. Now, there's a whole lot I could say about and go into detail about different religions, but I'm not going to cover that sort of thing on this channel, because I don't want to offend anybody. And you know what? Another good reason is that, because, well, if you look at history, and just at the community nowadays, and a long time ago, you'll see that the most common cause of war is religion. That religion is why America was created, because people wanted more religious freedom. World War II was fought over religion. In fact, World War II was started to help defeat Hitler and save the Jewish people, which thus classifies it, obviously, as a religious war. And you can imagine how many smaller, non-world wars were fought over religion. Just think about that. And you can see why I don't want to talk about religion on my channel. It's not too much controversy in the community and conflicting views, and that's really not what I want here. I want the community of the people watching my channel and me to be a friendly community. A community that, if it argues, it will argue good arguments. Not arguments like, it's a sea! It's an ocean! It's a sea! It's an ocean, Lottie! 9! It's a sea! Well, I do say that it is an ocean. No. No stupid arguments. I don't like stupid arguments. If I get into an argument, I like it to be an efficient argument. But more on that next time. Oh, also, I did a bit more work on that project I was talking about, and here it is. You like it? I put gray spray paint here and here. Though it messed up black paint a bit, so I had to change that up a bit. It isn't how it originally was, or how I originally liked it to be, but it's still pretty good. This, if you were wondering, I call Le Mastodont, which is French for the Juggernaut. And the Juggernaut means the unstoppable force. Maybe we were wondering, why the heck did I make that in the first place? And the answer is, well, I've done woodworking for quite a while now. And why give up a hobby if it's not a bad one? Well, that's all for this time. This is Matthew C., and I'm signing off.